Welcome to Kangaroo Ground. Why is it Kangaroo Ground? Well, there's lots of kangaroos around, so I guess you could say this is it. What we're here to do today is talk about the GSX-R1000 Suzuki. Launched in 2001, the GSX-R1000 was Suzuki's answer to the Yamaha R1. It had to be special. So loosely based on the GSX-R750, which is the world's best sports motorcycle to a lot of people, this one comes with a big punch in the engine department. How big? We're talking about 160 horsepower claimed and a genuine 145 horsepower at the rear wheel. So, what we're going to do is have a closer look, and I'm going to tell you exactly why this is the bike for you. The very first model, the K1 to K2, had a silver frame. From K3 to K4, the way you recognise them, black frame, black wheels. Now, the changes didn't just end there. Let's just start with things like the brakes. The brakes on the K3, K4 are radial mounted. Now the early ones on the K1, well, they were 6-piston brakes and they looked fantastic, looked like they should do a great job, but universally, everybody said, not quite as good as we'd hoped. So, Suzuki wisely changed for the 4-piston units radially mounted. Great feel, really good control, a brilliant system. The K3, K4 had a better chassis. Why is it better? Well, internally it had more ribbing, which made the chassis stiffer, which gave it greater control on the road and made the thing feel a lot more planted. And planted is what the GSX-R1000 is all about. As a road bike, this is sensational. The suspension works really, really nicely with this particular motorcycle. Suzuki have always done good suspension. They seem to know what it takes to keep the machine on the road, but still give a comfortable ride. And if you want comfort, again, GSX-R1000 is the kind of motorcycle you need. It's physically quite a large bike, which is great for lardy blokes like me. What this means is that on a longer ride you can move around a bit. Whereas with other sports bikes, particularly 600s, you kind of wind yourself down into the chassis and sit in the thing kind of bunched up like a pretzel. GSX-R1000 gives you a bit more room. And on a long run, you're going to appreciate that. So, GSX-R1000, a fantastic motorcycle for the money. How much money? Well, glad you asked. 10 grand will take this away out of the showroom. And if you have a word to someone like Mick Hone, who lent us this particularly fine unit, then I'm sure he'll do a deal. GSX-R1000 represents amazing value for money. Summer's not that far away, and if you want a sports motorcycle that you can also do a bit of touring around on, this is it.